It's like a 1-on-4.
We're joined by head coach Mickey Dean and student athletes Jailyn Ford, Mrozek and Madyson Moran. Just to note, this is the first ever regional championship appearance for JMU softball and their first ever back-to-back wins in NCAA tournament program history. We'll open it up with an opening statement from head coach Mickey Dean and then open up to the floor for questions for coach and student athletes. Coach?
Now I could tell we were very loose before the game, so they went out, enjoyed what they were doing, and when they do that, they kind of play carefree, and their swings were good. JJ threw a great game. We had great defense behind her, and it was. I know people are going to say it looked easy, but it wasn't. North Carolina's a very good team, one of the best hitting teams in the country, and we just played well. We played well, and we did what we were supposed to do.
Jessica, how was this team able to stay loose going into the game? Because there's obviously so much that goes on when there's an NCAA tournament game happening. How was this team able to just stay loose?
I think we're really good at just, I would say, just like keeping each other loose and everything and just joking around with each other. So we try and stay loose on and off the field just to make sure we're not like super tense or anything like that before games, during games, all that.
We had a dance-off before the game.
We did.
You kind of had a dance-off during the game. I saw Madyson. You were getting down the Uncle Cracker there.
Yeah.
Is this looseness, I mean, has this been here all year? I don't think I've noticed it in before really the last couple weekends.
I like to stay loose, keeps the team loose. So I think that's kind of what has separated us this year is we go out there and we have fun. It's not necessarily about who's on the field or who the competition is. We just stay loose, have fun, stay within ourselves, and good things happen.
Jailyn, I believe it was in the top of the sixth. Around you guys, it seemed to be kind of building for UNC, the momentum. How are you able in the circle to, once again, stay focused and kind of get through that at bat?
I mean, just by staying focused, still attacking batters, and not worrying about overthrowing a pitch or anything like that, knowing my defense, has my back, and we're hitting well on offense as well. So just to stay relaxed and refocus back in and just keep attacking hitters.
And Coach, obviously this team has, goals that go to Oklahoma City and the College World Series. But how is this making a regional championship game? How is that a stepping stone in the long term of this program?
Well, just as you said, it's a stepping stone. And you have to take the steps. You can't skip steps. If you do, you fall. And so, what this team has done very well this year is they understand now what grind is. I don't think they knew that before, because they were always thinking about the end game. And now they realize that let's just grind it through and enjoy it, enjoy the grind, because that's what the game's all about. And that's probably been the most impressive thing is just how they've embraced it and they're enjoying it.
Just that home run there early in this game, obviously it was a huge momentum swing for this team. Take me through that at bat.
Well, I was looking for – my biggest thing is I was trying not to be anxious in that at-bat. We had bases loaded and 2 outs, so I was just going to try and do my best to just get a run in and just to keep the inning going for Nikki to come up and score some more runs. So for me, I was just looking for a good pitch to drive, and she threw me one.
Yeah, Jessica, to follow up on that, I mean, you've had 2 really big weeks. I believe last week was your first home run of the season.
Yes.
What's been clicking for you to really be comfortable and in your zone, especially at this point of the year?
For me, it's more like a confidence thing. I think that now I have more confidence in my swing and just in general, and it's been really helping me in my at-bats, and probably I would say just trying to focus on one pitch at a time and not getting ahead of myself and just trying to really focus on seeing my pitch and not swinging at their pitches.
For all 3 of you players, we've talked about how in tune and focused this team is and how you guys seem to block out the noise, but being that it's the NCAAs, are there moments either in the game or before the game when you can kind of take it in to see like where you guys are at and take in that atmosphere, and what is that like? We'll start with any of you guys.
I think the biggest thing when you take it in is before the game. So I go out there, and I was actually doing it today. I was just taking in the fan base that we have, the moment that we are in right now. But once it's game time, it's zone in. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to take in what it is outside of the game.
I think you get in that same mentality. Like, you can look around before the game and see how much support we do have from our community. And, once it's game time, you do focus in. But, I mean, even on home runs, you start to feel the presence and see how much support there is, and you really start to notice.
Yeah, I noticed it a lot today. After I hit my home run, I just saw everyone go up, and for me, it was like one of the coolest things I've ever experienced.
And even for me, I mean, come on. I like to go out. This is the first time. This is the first year I've gone out there and just looked around and said, "This is incredible." Our fan base. I don't know. You talk about a lot of schools in this country, but I don't know that any fan base has this. That's amazing. I mean, that hill is amazing. Every seat is full, and then the hill is just covered with people. That's fun. That's fun.
Well,
Yeah.
Jailyn, even you might be the definition of a killer when it comes to sports. You're always out there looking for the win, and you can see it in your face. You're actually cracking some smiles today, coming off some strikeouts. Is the crowd a big part of what's making this maybe even more fun than usual for you?
I mean, the crowd does play a role. I think it's just about the team. I'm having fun when I'm out there. I have a job when I go out there as a pitcher, but at the same time, it's just about enjoying the moment and kind of living in that moment. So it makes it fun.
And we talk about that this year.
Yeah.
We have to enjoy it, okay? Because, this is it. It's not about last year. We don't know what's going to happen next year. So one thing we have talked about this year is enjoy it. Embrace it and enjoy it. And they're doing a good job of that.
In general, maybe you guys can take us through the next 24 hours. For you as players, how much of the next 2 games you're going to take in, but also obviously preparing for tomorrow. And for Coach, how do you go about the next 24 hours to prepare for this game? Anyone?
Well, right now, we're going to meet, and then we're going to go eat dinner. And then we'll probably come back and watch some of the last game today. But at this time of the year, it doesn't get much more complicated than everything that we've talked about every day for the last month, really. And that's, what is it?
Grind.
What else?
Effort.
And what else?
Passion. Finish.
Finish. Jess, she'll keep guessing until she gets it. So, and that's really what it is, just our best effort. If we give our best effort, there's really not a whole lot that can happen.
Does it help a lot that you guys just have to go to your own beds so you don't have to go back to a hotel or something like that? Is that
We're in a hotel.
We're all in a hotel.
Never mind.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good.
It's fun.
It's
Yeah.
a very nice hotel.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yes.
It's
We're
nice.
we're around each other all the time, so I think it makes it enjoyable.
One big house.
Yeah, basically.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. You can go change.